This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there guys, so I wanted to do a vlog and talk about this, which was previously known as this. The Last of Us. Oh my beautiful The Last of Us. I played the original of this game 4 times back to back. That's how much I loved it. And there were so many things about the game that just captivated you and kept you in that world for hours and hours and hours. And for a linear type game, I mean it's kind of open in places, but for a linear type game, it's a very long game. You know, I think you can spend about 15-16 hours in there, and a lot of that sort of wandering around areas, picking up items you need to upgrade and that sort of thing. But the world they created was so real and so dark. You would think actually you wouldn't want to spend any time there. But there's this thing with us all. The post-apocalyptic worlds seem to be somewhere where we all want to spend time. And I think to some extent, I think we all feel kind of restrained in this world that we all live in, don't we? I think that's why gaming's our thing. But in the post-apocalyptic world, you're on your own, you've got to fend for yourself, you're starting from scratch almost. And I think zombie games have done it to a point, but they've not really taken themselves seriously. I'm sure there are some that have, but they've not taken themselves too seriously. They're zombie games, you kill zombies. This game, okay, there's a similar thing in The Infected, but the overall arc of the story really isn't about the infected. It's about how they're surviving in this world and this journey they go on together, the main character and well, 2 main characters, and how they manage through it together, how the bond between them grows, what is in the end important. Now the clever thing with this game, I thought, was that the main guy, the badass guy that we play as for the majority of the game, he's not a good guy. He's a bad man. He's done bad things for 20 years in this post-apocalyptic world in order to survive. You never get the greater extent of what he's actually done, but there are things said through the game where you just know that he's done very dark, very bad things, and you know he's told in the game near the beginning they are shitty people, and they have been for a really long time in order to survive. And so it's interesting to play as a character that actually isn't a good person, but he's paired with this young girl, our other main character, who is a good person and is trying to do the right thing with this, what they believe is a kind of a gift to humanity, and get her across the country. So this journey they go on, and the bond that grows between them and everything, it just captivates you. And the reason it captivates you, I think in the main part, is because it's such a well written story, and it is so well acted by the people that are in it. It takes itself so seriously that it works on every level. And the music is just to die for. They just went all out with this game. It is an absolute must play. And I know that Xbox people must be sick of hearing about it because you can only get it on the PlayStation. But if you ever get a chance to borrow a friend's PlayStation or go round to a friend's on a weekly basis and just play through it with them, I would implore you to do it. It is an absolute gem of a game, and it is, in my opinion, the best game that has ever been made, without any shadow of a doubt. No doubt whatsoever. Even if it isn't your cup of tea, it's still the best game that's ever been made. And to the main part, there are bits of it that it's fun, but in a dark way. You don't sit there. I mean, but there are some beautiful moments in it where you laugh. There are some beautiful moments in it where you cry. And this game, if you've got any heart at all, you will cry at least 2 points in this game. I'm not saying anything. I might have shed a tear. And it just gets me. I've played it 6 times and it still gets me. I've just got this PS4 version and played the beginning, and I still shed a tear at the beginning of the game. So I cannot implore people to play this game more. If you are any kind of gamer, you should pick this game up, get around to a friend's house who's got a PS3 if you don't have one, or a PS4. And the wonderful thing is, the PS3 version, after playing the beginning of this, the PS3 version holds up really well. Bloody hell, it still looks fantastic. I did a compare video, so I played the beginning of it again on this, and then I played the beginning on this. And when you see the video, there's one on the channel, so you can go and have a look at the beginning, the opening scene. There is a spoiler, so be careful. I will do another one of a proper level as well, because there is bits of a different, it is much clearer and sharper. The 60 frames per second is to die for on the PS4 version, and I mean the PS3 version holds up very well, and it's a credit to everyone who made the game just how well that game still holds up, even though they've touched it up on this new version. So my hat off to them for that. I mean, I was really surprised. I expected to see much more of a golf. I know this is a touch up for new gen, and really we'll see probably a bigger impact when we see Uncharted 4, for example, from Naughty Dog. It'll be a much bigger jump in what we see. But absolutely, if you can play it on the PS4, absolutely do it, because it is much sharper, much crisper. The 60 frames per second is so beautiful. It's just so smooth. You can pan around and just look around forever. But if you can only get to a PS3, absolutely still looks amazing and plays amazing. So I just wanted to do a little piece on this. I'm not going to go heart and soul into it about all my loves and all that. You can see how much I love this game. You can see I will post more not vlogs, but I will post more gameplay footage up, just pairing side-by-side comparisons from the two, so people can get an idea of that. And in general, I hope you're all enjoying the channel, and I will do another vlog or another gameplay or another something to hopefully entertain people and give you something to watch and smile about very soon. You guys take it easy, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.